about black, but specifically if you're a white person living in the United States.
Thank you, maybe. I agree. What? Yes, please. And white people should not see themselves celebrating at all. Like celebrating, not for y'all. Atoning, yes. Yom Kippur for white people. That's Juneteenth. Juneteenth is your Yom Kippur, your day of atonement. What have I done to contribute to this? How am I going to make it better? You sit in a corner somewhere and you think about what you've done.
I have the Juneteenth conversation every year, and it's always in response to a white person asking how they can celebrate, how they can participate, and I answer the question the same way that I do every year. But I want you all to know why it irks my soul so much to have this question asked. It's not the fact that white people want to center themselves once again. It's not the fact that white people don't do well with being told this isn't for you. It is the fact that 364 other days of the year, we ask for ways to make sure that we're uplifted. We ask for ways to make sure that we are protected. We ask for you to stop killing us. That all gets ignored. But Juneteenth comes around, the day that is for us, and now white people come in droves. What can I do? How can I be involved? Black people don't ask for much. We really don't. And the day that we have to celebrate the emancipation of being enslaved by likely your ancestors is the day that you want to participate. Even though, if we think critically, Black people are still facing enslavement in different ways. The entitlement that y'all have just become so accustomed to that now it's just everyday practice is something that will never cease to frustrate the entire hell out of me.
All right, guys, so we got to talk about a trend that I stumbled across on TikTok from the woke revolutionaries, in which they're demanding that white people pay up. Yes, if you're white, you need to pay up for Juneteenth. Now, Juneteenth was yesterday, so if you're white and you didn't pay a black person, or if you didn't, kiss a black person's feet or whatever, right, for Juneteenth, then you're supposed to feel bad about it, right? It's either you feel bad or you pay up. The only way to not feel bad is to pay up. And even if you end up paying, you still need to feel bad, because ultimately today, no matter how much you pay, no matter how much you virtue signal, no matter how much you apologize, you will always be guilty because of your skin color, right? That's just kind of how it goes, okay? That's the grift, that's the game, okay? Never be satisfied. Enough is never enough. But like I said, there's a trend of people who are basically demanding that white people and non-black people pay up. Like this person right here, Erika says, "Dear white people and non-black people of color, give that paid time off check to a black person. Give extra to a black, queer, or trans person. You have the day off, a job, a house, material needs because of our labor. We don't need no Google Doodle. Pay up. If you don't have the day off, you still benefit from the institution of slavery and subsequent disenfranchisement and genocide of black people. Pay up." It's funny because don't black people benefit from the institution of slavery as well too? I think everybody in this country benefits from slavery, but hey, it is what it is. Black people, put your info in the comments. Let's make this the biggest mutual aid opportunity to date. Reparations or bust. Again, I find this to be absolutely hilarious. Okay, this has 64,000 likes on Twitter. Okay, this person is demanding. This person is demanding white people pay up, and they got roasted in the comment section. Right? This person says, "This is actually effing insane." Good job. This is the stupidest ish I've seen all year. Sure. What's your Venmo? I'll send a request for all the billions, BLM calls, and looting and rioting. Instead of a monetary exchange, I ask white people to donate to a community group that uplifts the black community. Paper money is not an even exchange, in my opinion. Give your time, your sweet, your ego, or donate to those that do. Also, call out your jobs, managers, supervisors who are refusing to honor Juneteenth and minimizing the day to just another day off. Oh, man, this is hilarious. Yeah, so this is what they're demanding, okay? And some people, again, took the video to make demands of white people for Juneteenth. Take a look.
How do you celebrate Juneteenth as a white person or as a non-black person? I'm going to give you 3 quick and simple ways that you can celebrate Juneteenth and not cause harm. Number 1, invest in anti-racism education. Why? Because you don't know what you don't know. And many of you were not taught anything, literally anything about anti-racism from your family, from your school, from your job, from your church, from your community. So you need to invest in anti-racism education so that you can stop causing unintentional harm in your interactions with black people and in your conversations about racism with black people. So if you want to invest in anti-racism education that I provide, you can go to that link on my profile, pick anything, sign up, and invest today. Number 2, support a black-owned business. Thanks to social media and the internet, this is not a difficult thing to do at all. So go on Instagram, go on your favorite social media sites, and find some black-owned businesses that you can support today. If there are black-owned businesses in your local area, go and support a local black-owned business or a black-owned bookstore. Very simple. Last but not least, support the black content creators that you follow on social media, whose content you consume freely every single day. It costs you nothing to consume the content. It costs black content creators a lot to create it. So go ahead, pick your favorite content creators and send them some cash money, period. Got it? Good. White people, do this on Juneteenth, not that. The other day, I shared a video offering 3 ways that white people can celebrate Juneteenth and not cause harm. And I got a lot of positive feedback. I got hundreds of thousands of views on that video, thousands of comments, tons of shares. So thank you for everyone who commented and shared the video. But I also got a lot of negative feedback. And one of the things that someone said to me was, well, why do all of these suggestions involve spending money? You have to remember that chattel slavery, Jim Crow, systemic racism, institutional racism has always been about the economic disempowerment of black people and the exploitation of black people's labor while simultaneously building the financial wealth and the economic standing of white people exclusively. Okay, creating systems and policies and practices that give white people unearned, unfair financial and economic advantages while doing the exact opposite for black people. So if you are calling yourself an ally, you say you want to be anti-racist, you want to live an anti-racist lifestyle, economic empowerment, redistribution of funds, your own personal reparations fund, you intentionally financially supporting and engaging with black people, that should be a part of your strategy as an anti-racist. At the end of the day, you have to put your money where your mouth is. So if you're ready to do that, go ahead and do what I said to do in that video, 3 ways to celebrate Juneteenth. And also check out that link in my bio and invest today.
Yeah, so you seen that, you heard that. As a black person who is not woke, as a black person who has a job, right? As a black person who's always had a job, okay? Ever since I was, 16? Right? Ever since I was able to actually get a job and work. It's because my parents made me do it. And also it's just because that's just what you do, right? You get a job at 16. I don't understand the culture of black people who ask for handouts, okay? Not only do they ask for handouts, they beg for handouts from white people, okay? I don't understand. I don't get it. Why can't you just get your own money, right? Why are you demanding other people give you money because of atrocities that you did not go through, okay? Because they have ancestors who probably most likely did not commit those atrocities, but because of their skin color, because they're white, they have to give you money, or they should give you money. And if they don't give you money, then they're racist, right? You have to give me money to prove you're not racist. Again, it's the saddest grift of all time. It really is, okay? It's the saddest grift of all time. Like, do you not understand the concept of, I don't know, creating a good product, right? They say, hey, go out and support a black-owned business. How about just go out and support a good business, right? Instead of focusing on being a black-owned business, just focus on being a good business and selling a good product, right? If you sell a good product, your skin color is not going to matter, okay? The product will sell if it's a good product. You don't need your skin color to sell the product. I don't get it. I don't understand. But again, the only business that these people seem to be able to create is the business of anti-racism, or selling this idea that if you pay some money, we can teach you how to not be racist, okay? And again, the only way you can not be racist is to pay for this course. Not that if you pay, you're actually going to not be racist all of a sudden, right? You're still going to always be racist. You'll just be a little bit less racist than you were before, because in order to continue to get paid into perpetuity, we have to continue to tell you that you're racist no matter what, just because of your skin color, right? Again, that's how it works. That's the obvious grift going on here. If you're white, I don't understand why anybody would get in bed with these people, right? Why do you get in bed with these people? Why do you want to be around these people? They clearly don't want to be around you, right? They're telling you straight up. We don't want your companionship for Juneteenth, okay? We don't want to hang out with you. We don't want you to come around and ask, how can you help? We just want you to pay up, right? We just want you to give us some cash, okay, to prove you're not racist. And if you're not giving us cash, then we don't want anything to do with you, right? This is what they're saying. And despite all that, you still have these guilty white liberals out here that will worship and praise these people at the woke altar, okay? And it's just so cringy and embarrassing, right? And it's especially embarrassing because while these black people are demanding handouts, presumably for reparations, on Juneteenth, you have black people on Juneteenth who are already getting their reparations, right?
Not even see. Oh, they taking the register. Let go. I got the register. I took the register. This nigga took the register. He stole the cash register. He stole the cash.
And that person who stole that cash register will probably get a slap on the wrist, right? Will probably, who knows, they might not even get charged out there in LA. Okay, that was another video that I had found after the video I made earlier today about the young teenagers, the young scholars looting this McDonald's. But again, you have videos like this that happen on a daily basis where you have mainly, right, black teenagers stealing, looting businesses, to the point where businesses have to leave, right? And when the businesses leave, they accuse them of racism. But then you got black people that come on the internet and want to ask for some money, right? You want to ask for some money. If you want a handout, if you want some money, I don't know, why don't you go to the criminals, right? Go take the money from the criminals that's taking the money from the businesses, okay? Why don't you get a job? Oh, wait, I forgot, criminals are robbing a lot of these businesses out of business in these neighborhoods, so maybe it's harder for you to get a job. But I'm just saying, these communities have to clean themselves up before black people can ask for anything. I don't understand, again, these people come up here begging white people to do something when black people, at least in my opinion, we've been our own biggest enemy, right? Because we're the ones that are taking and robbing and stealing and killing from ourselves. It ain't the white man, but they want the white man to give out a handout. I think law-abiding black people do deserve reparations, except they don't deserve reparations from whites. They deserve reparations from the criminals, right? And the criminal sympathizers. That's what I believe. We all owe some reparations because we the biggest victims, right? We are the biggest victims of black crime. So if anybody should be asked for a handout, it should be law-abiding black people and law-abiding citizens in general. Because, I mean, let's be real. Regardless of your race, everybody has been a victim of, you know, these young scholars, okay, in the crime. Right? But I'm just saying, it just so happens to affect black people the most, statistically. But again, it affects everybody else as well, too. So I'm just saying, the criminals should be the ones that people are asking for reparations from. They're the ones that's taken from folks, right? But again, instead of being focused on the criminals, who again are harming black people the most, right? They want to focus on the white man because everything is the white man's fault. The white man needs to pay up. When the white man is not taking anything from you in 2023, right? It's actually your own people, okay? But, hey, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a black conservative perspective. Peace.